What other small cap names do you like right now?
Well, I own names like Astoria here in New York. I own names like Flushing here in New York. I own names like Sterling, Washington Federal. So it's a big mix of companies. The idea is to give you exposure to the different geographies around the country, because there's different economies, even though we all are one big economy. So, for example, in Florida, you're playing the recovery in housing. In North Dakota, you're playing the growth in employment because of shale oil and natural gas.
In terms of acquisition possibilities for some of these smaller firms, what do you see this year in terms of the activity?
Well, I think every year the small investment banks say it's going to be a big year, right? So they want that big year so they get paid. I think the issue there is it's going to be a function of how the regulations work and how the economy goes. If the economy gets better and gets stronger, I think there's going to be more deals because the buyers will be more confident. This business is really about the buyers having the confidence to pay the price. And if they don't have the confidence, they're going to wait, because they can wait till next year and wait till next year. So it's really predicated on whether the economy continues to get better.
For the larger firms, how are they going to grow earnings this year? What are the big drivers going to be?
Well, I think to me, I've been saying the last 2 or 3 years, it's not about the earnings this quarter or next quarter. It's about what they're going to do to restructure the business. And so I sort of call it the boardwalk effect. You start at the end of the boardwalk replacing the boards, and you get to the end. The boardwalk is sufficiently big enough that you got to start over, that the job never ends. And so we've had 30 years of declining rates where the Fed has come in and bailed them out every time, 30 years of regulatory breakdowns in a sense that they've deregulated. Now we're going the other way. So if rates are going to be flat to up the next 30 years, regulations are going to stay tight. It's a different business model. And once they adapt to that, then they've got all these things that they need to do. So it's really a question of what's happening is inside the house, meaning the rehab is happening internally, not externally. And we've got to let them do their thing.